It is really cold and I have been meaning to make this recipe for quite some time because I love eating it. And I wanted to try a little twist in this, so I hope it is going to work for me and then for you. So I am making delicious, gorgeous cinnamon buns. And because I am doing my own take in it, they are not normal buns. I'm going to shape them as little knots and are going to make them with cinnamon and cardamom and some extra chocolate, and then I'm going to soak them in sugar syrup. So in this pan I've got 200 ml of milk. I'm going to add a teaspoon of ground cardamom and just bring it to a boil. So the milk has come to a boil. I've taken it off the heat, and here I have got 175 grams of unsalted butter, which I'm just going to add to the milk. It's not on the hob. The heat from the milk will help melt the butter, and all I'm going to do is just stir it every few seconds, and I'm just going to leave it alone, let it cool down, let the butter melt, and I'll come back to this once it's lukewarm. In this bowl, I have got 600 grams of strong white flour or bread flour. I'm going to add 10 grams of salt, 10 grams of fast action yeast, and also 60 grams of caster sugar. I am using a stand mixer. You can do this by hand. It just takes double the amount of time. In this, I'm going to crack open 2 eggs. And I've also got the cool down butter and milk. And I'm going to turn this mixer on and slowly add the butter. So that is a lovely consistency. I have in the pan got a tablespoon of milk left, but I don't think the dough needs it anymore. So I'm now going to just let it knead for 5 minutes in this stand mixer. Is a fantastic soft dough, and I had to knead this by hand because my mixer is playing up today. So yeah, this is a lovely, I love this enriched dough. It's just so soft, and because it's got cardamom, it smells divine. Right, so there it is. I have kneaded it for 7 minutes, and you can knead it up to 10 minutes, but now it goes in this bowl to rest until it's doubled in size. It could take up to an hour and a half or an hour. I'll check it in an hour. So I have got here 150 grams of softened unsalted butter, and to this I am going to add some 200 grams of soft brown sugar, and I'm just going to beat this together until it's smooth. But before that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon to this, and also 1 teaspoon of ground cardamom, and then just mix it. Ooh, that is lovely. It could have risen a bit more, but my kitchen is absolutely freezing today. So I get this out and just going to roll it. Just gonna move it to this angle. So I have the bigger side this side. The sun's just coming out once my dough is proven. Not much use now, is it? Right, so just going to So this is around 50 by 30 centimeters big. And now that we've got our sugar ready, just going to try and spread it as evenly as possible on this dough. I'm just going to try and take it to the corners as much as possible and just evenly spread as much as possible. So that's looking good and even. So I have got here 100 grams of dark chocolate, 70% cocoa, and I'm just trying to chop it as just a bit roughly, but not big chunks, little pieces. And then I'm just going to sprinkle on top of the sugar. Obviously this is optional, but this is my take on cinnamon cardamom buns. So and my kids love chocolate, so you know, why not add a bit of chocolate to this? That is looking gorgeous. Now it's time to portion this up. So I'm going to start from the, actually no, I will start by folding it first. So what I'm going to do is make it like an envelope. So just get half of this here, press it down, and then fold the bottom half of it on top and press it down. Now slice it up. So just go half first and then again go half. So I'm going to try and get 24 out of these. So if I get 6 from each, then that'll be good. So start from here. 2 and 3. So okay, so I'm going to start with this one, and I hope you can see this. So I'm just going to press it down and then divide into 2. And then look at that. So then just twist it, and then just roll it and leave it in the cake tin. So just get a portion, press it gently, divide it into 2, keep the top bit together, look at that, layers. And then there are lots of ways of doing this, lots of ways, different, everyone has their own way. I just find this quite easy and quick. So once you've twisted it, you just turn it and that's it. That's your roll ready. And then it goes into so that is already 24 buns, and I'm going to let it brew for 45 minutes, 1 hour. My kitchen's freezing today, so it might not rise too much, but that's okay. And then we'll bake it, and I'm going to quickly tidy up the whole kitchen just like magic. So I've left them to proof for an hour, and I'm just going to brush. I've just got one egg here and going to brush all over, and then I'm heating the oven to 170 fan or 190 C, and then bake these. And while the buns are baking, I have got 100 grams of caster sugar in this pan. Going to add 100 ml of water and then just make a sugar syrup ready for when the buns are baked. Just going to boil this for a couple of minutes. Just a couple of minutes of bubbling this, and we're going to take this off the heat. So they are out of the oven and piping hot. I'm just going to scrape them on the sides. Oh, look at that. So exciting. I'm not taking them out yet. I'm just scraping the sides, so while it's still warm, they feel really soft and lovely. And now, while it's still piping hot, I'm just going to drizzle this syrup on top, and I'm leaving them in this cake tin because they can just sit in the syrup. And yeah, do the same for all of the buns. There they are. Most delightful, gorgeous looking cinnamon chocolate cardamom buns. So which one shall I eat? They all look so good. Oh my God. Wow. Warm cinnamon cardamom chocolate bun. Oh my God, that is insane! It's unbelievable. Oh boy, you're in for a treat. That is awesome. It's a cinnamon bun 10 times better because the chocolate chunks are just melting. It's so moist, it's so light, and I really hope you're going to give this a go. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you very soon with another new recipe. Happy baking! Melt in your mouth.